Okay, hi, I'm Chelsey, I'm a programmer, and I'm gonna talk about an experience that led me to rediscover my faith in programming. So about a year ago, I was a chapter leader for this national organization called Girl Develop It, and I left the group after a painful argument between myself and two other chapter leaders who were two white women. And when I left, I thought that I was alone in experiencing this type of exclusion, but I found out when I shared my experiences with other women of color in the tech community that really the Twin Cities tech community can sometimes have harmful tech spaces or harmful environments. So I was dealing with this situation, and I remember I brought it out on Twitter, and as soon as it got out on Twitter, everybody or friends in the community rallied behind me and they supported me, but it still didn't help me with the trauma that I was facing. It wasn't until I was listening to a podcast with another black woman who went through the same thing I went through that I really started to cry and let myself be emotional, which is one of my first takeaways, which is that you have to be emotional. I realized that I couldn't start my healing process until I let something out, and that in this case would be laughing and crying at the same time, which is an interesting experience. So after this painful argument, I decided to take a break for 4 months. So I took a tech break, didn't code at all for 4 months. And then during that time, I did a whole bunch of stuff because it was basically what do you do when your life isn't tech 24/7? You can do everything, basically. There's a whole world out there. Very interesting. So I realized when I was taking this tech break of sorts that taking a break is awesome and it's also highly recommended. In taking a break, I got my time back and I made my time for me. I was able to listen to Whitney Houston, who's one of my favorite artists, exercise, read, and just in general recharge. So round about the middle of my tech reprieve, I was on Twitter and I saw some tweet about someone starting the 100 Days of Code challenge. And then I just made a decision, right then and there, I'm gonna do the challenge. And doing this challenge, it wasn't I had a set number of apps or whatever, or a goal, but I did just want to redevelop my relationship with technology. So that decision gave me a huge confidence boost, and that leads me to my third takeaway, which is that you have to start. And you have to start somewhere or anywhere. Starting is half the battle. So I was in this tech challenge and I started to feel really, really great, coding every single day, tweeting and everything. And I remembered that I had to make my own space. And I realized I had to make my own space because I was making space for others when I was working with this group, so my environment wasn't my own. And that was really important to me. And I made my own space through physical, emotional, or mental in this aspect. And that gave me more confidence to do whatever I wanted to do in terms of technology. So round about the end of my challenge, and I was on the 90th or 70th day, I realized that I started to feel good, and I started to realize that I could program again after a certain point of time, which was super important. And that leads me to my affirmation, which is that I found out I matter, I'm important, and I deserve to be here. And that's that's an affirmation for you. You matter, you're important, and you deserve to be here. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Don't let anyone underestimate you. And so, even though I was feeling good, I still didn't have I wasn't fully cured. I definitely thought that if I was gonna be positive every single day, I was gonna be cured, but that doesn't work. I realized that in order for me to have a cure, I'd have to start my healing process, crying, laughing, coding, and just being involved in technology. And so that leads me to my final takeaway, which is that healing is a super lengthy process. It's new and uncomfortable, and I was healing before the challenge, during the challenge, and after the challenge, and I'm gonna keep healing every single day. So, thanks.